Hello everybody, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino, checking in on Bitcoin. Bitcoin basing really nicely with a sideways horizontal channel, now testing the upper end of resistance and the flattening out rotation zone. This rallies out the next level. If this continues to rally and hold, it's poked down twice, could not get anywhere. I'm actually going to update these levels now because we have a really nice horizontal pattern. So these are the new definitive lows. So now if we break, these levels have been updated, and we'll get to that in a second. On a rally, I'm going to watch the 7,200 area. This is going to keep declining the 21 in the flat 200s right there, and you have the round number sort of converging on there. That's going to be my first major level of resistance. The next major area of resistance we will point out on the daily, which is going to be the more important levels. If we sell off again, we have 68.09 is the next level down, and then about 67.29 to 66.88, which will get fine-tuned on the next push down. Remember, these wider levels are more important because they're from the beginning. The narrower levels are just from this last push. Let's check in on that daily chart. So you see we are very extended, so I would not be surprised to at least see that rally to 7,200. Now above that, we have the hooking over 8 and prior resistance coming in right about 73. I mean, the hooking over 50 and prior resistance at the 300 level, 7,300 level. Let's take a look at that on the 4-hour. 7,300 was this little shelf that formed this horizontal channel before the last sell-off. So that is going to be some resistance combined with the moving average, the round number. And again, anybody who tried to buy this calling the bottom might be looking to bail out of some of it, or if not all of it, on the rally up there. So that's going to be a really good level for resistance. Back to daily. If we rally through there, then the next key area we're going to be watching, we have the first cross rotation zone and the prior GAN level and the prior resistance up here. You see on here to the left, that's right around 74.72. So definitely do not ignore these levels, especially with the sell-off. At least move up your stop if you did do any bottom picking or tried to pick up some Bitcoin down here. Again, do not ignore these levels. Even this one, see all the prior support over here, which will now be resistance way back from middle of July. So definitely do not ignore 7,300. Switching over to Ethereum holding very nicely. Now technically on the 4-hour, this is a triple bottom. It's those still holding as a double bottom on the daily. I'm going to leave these levels on here, but I'm going to treat them very, very lightly because it's technically a triple bottom on the 4-hour chart. Again, you're looking for a move or a close above 420, and when I say move, it'd have to move, pull back. If it's not a close, it has to move, pull back, and then rotate back up to reinforce that level. Okay, just can't poke through and then drop back down. You don't want to see that. That's not a trigger of that level. If we get through that, first key area I'm going to be watching for is about 426 right in here, because we have the declining 50 and the prior GAN levels. At least a 25% retracement, which is a pretty normal retracement on a sell-off this big, so I'm not going to ignore that level. Then we're going to switch to the daily chart. Daily chart, also right below that we have the 8 at 425. So do not ignore this area for at least moving up stops. If you were purchasing any Ethereum down here, at least move up your stops. So if we do rotate back down, you are protected and you don't turn a gain into a loss. Now through that next key level I will be watching, if we get the stronger rally, is the 37.5% retracement. The top of this double, and you can see the double forming right in here. It's not as well defined on the daily, but I'm still using this target area because it's a sloppy double target from the 4-hour. We have the declining 21 and we have the GAN level all converging, and we have prior support coming resistance. So anybody who bought in here, especially if you're trying to call a bottom with this potential double bottom pattern and it trickled down, they'll also be looking to bail out. So do not ignore that. Really, that's about it. These things are moving sideways to slightly getting a little stronger, but nothing to be super aggressive on. Just wanted to cover our daily update on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.